What is up, lucky viewer, and welcome back to another YouTube video starring your favorite host, Just My Luck. Today we're looking at the patch notes for Multiversus 1.002. And so as you can see, Gizmo will be arriving on 9.8. By the time this video is up, he'll already been gone, up, and this whole patch will be live. So big hitbox, hurtbox updates. As you can see, they redid all of the hitboxes and hurtboxes for all the characters. And making them more accurate. As you can see, this is what they used to be before, this little like cylinder thing, which explains a lot about kind of the stuff we've been dealing with on Multiverses here lately. And it seems pretty accurate as of now after this update. I think so. I don't know if they did everybody's hitbox hurtbox, but from what it says, this will be a process for all of us. This is the first step towards accurate hitbox hurtbox detection and give us a foundation of permanently fixing issues going forward. So this is probably just for a few of the characters, if not all of the characters. So doing the projectile system updates. So they're standardizing opposing projectiles always clank, destroying both projectiles. Introducing the heavy projectile. Heavy projectiles break enemy projectiles, can only clank with other heavy projectiles, and cannot be reflected. Barriers and buffs that block projectiles more consistently block all projectiles. Projectiles that explode no longer hit fighters that blocked the projectile. Okay. So directional action key mapping for keyboard. So I already read these, by the way, I already read these patch notes. That's why I'm so upset about Tom and Jerry getting nerfed again. Oh my God, he's been catching L's ever since the game came out. And I don't understand why. I thought he was the most perfect, balanced character in the game. He just took a lot of skill to learn. And I felt like if you could learn how to play him, you deserved those like cheesy setups and whatnot, but whatever. Anyways, this is going to make it easier for keyboard and mouse players to play the game with 8 new keyboard binds: up attack, right attack, down attack, left attack, up special, right special, down special, left special. So this is going to make it for those keyboard users, unlike me. I use a mouse, not a mouse. I use a controller. That's what I use. Yep. General perks: clear the air, ice to beat you. I'll take that. Make it rain, dog. Sturdy dodger. So updated description text to explain the perk. Okay, projectiles will only apply ice debuff to fighters that are not already debuffed by ice. Okay. Unstacked cooldown refund decreased from half a second to a quarter of a second. That's crazy. Unstacked projectile speed buff reduced to 10% from 20%. So now your projectiles travel slower. It used to be 20, now it's only 10. Sturdy dodger fixed an issue where the perk would not stack properly. I never use sturdy dodger, so I don't really use any of these perks. But hey, there you go. Maps. They changed the maps. The 2v2 Tree Fortress map. They decreased the health of the tree trampoline to 15 from 30. Trophy's Edge. Fixed minor asymmetry in the main platform's collision so that it would now perfectly be centered. Cromulons and Cromulons 1v1. Added a new floating platform in both versions. Interesting. I wonder if it moves. Okay, I'm liking this new setup they did. So right here we have the legends. So the arrow down is a nerf, the pluses are a buff, the wrenches are changes, and the bugs are bug fixes. So assassin passive is now apparently completely gone. Assassins don't take any more additional damage just from being assassins. So that's kind of crazy. So that means Arya, Finn, and Harley are probably going to be out here a lot more just because they don't take any more bonus damage. So that means that assassins used to have 14% bonus damage, and then they nerfed it down to, I think it was like 13. So it was like 14, then I think they nerfed it down to like 11, and then it was 5, and now it's just completely gone. So, alrighty. So what's the point of having classes? You know, like assassins were the only ones with a class buff, quote unquote, but now it's gone. So why are there classes now? Why can't we just have, Arya, Batman, so on and so forth? Anyways, nerf to the air ground up special. We're finding that the skill and counterplay was being removed from Arya with the addition of the vacuum effect, making follow-ups nearly always true. This revert give opponents the ability to affect the outcome by using knockback influence, and Arya air control compensate for the opponent's knockback influence. So it's going to be a lot easier to escape out of the air ground up special, it seems like. That's what they're trying to do here. Let's see, they changed the air ground up special, fixed a bug that caused Arya's dash on hit to stop working after Taz turns her into a chicken. Fixed an issue with longer lingering hitboxes on Arya's stolen face neutral special. I've actually ran into this problem a couple times where I thought that I didn't get hit by the face steal, but and I did, and I was like, wow, okay. Moved on to Batman. So they changed his air down special, knocked back angle change to send victims more horizontally. Okay, so I think that's his flying kick, like his dive kick. I think now it sends them more this way rather than sending them up, so it's not as easy to combo off of with Batman. His air side attack, when landing, the attack will allow carrying movement momentum earlier. Not sure what that means. I don't play Batman, but it's a change apparently, according to the devs. They did buff his ground down special, fixed a bug that was preventing projectile sidestep from dodging all projectiles. Okay, ground side attack, fixed a bug. That's his smoke, isn't it? His ground down special fixed a bug that was preventing projectile sidestep from dodging all projectiles. I think that's his. Pretty sure that's his smoke. Ground side attack fixed a bug that was causing the first jab to be delayed going into the second jab when playing online. Ooh, Bugs Bunny finally got nerfed. Look at all these nerfs. Yes. Okay. I just want to read the nerfs. Safe now classified as heavy projectile. Barriers and buffs that block projectiles now deactivate the safe hitbox until the safe is hit again. Ooh. Okay. Air up attack. The bat. Hitbox active frames reduced. Thank you. They nerfed the bat again. Thank you. Air side attack. That's his drop kick recovery. Land cancel window delayed by 3 frames. Oh, okay. So it's going to be easier to punish now. Interesting. Ground down neutral attack. Frame window to cancel into another ground neutral attack delayed. That's helping get rid of infidence. They reduced his weight, so now he should be, quote unquote, easier to kill. Coming through Doc's signature perk, hitbox active duration reduced to quarter of a second from half a second. Okay. Finn got buffed, so apparently all the assassins got the assassin passive taken off. So he did get a passive, increased starting gold to 200 from 100. So now he starts off with 200 gold. Meaning he can almost buy boots right off bat. That's kind of crazy. Air ground neutral special. So that is air ground neutral special is his high five. Fixed an issue where the shockwave from high fiving an ally would not hit enemies. Okay. Air up special. Ooh, his backpack. Adjusted vacuum hitbox to more consistently combo into the final hit. As long as it's not that wacky backpack that was here, oof, a while back ago. That was crazy, and I hated it every second. Ground down attack, increased minimum distance traveled. Okay, that's his spike. That's the one like he charges up and he does like that 2 hits, and then if you get him on the edge, it spikes. Adjusted vacuum hitbox to more consistently combo into the final hit. Garnet got buffed. Interesting. Air ground neutral special. When Garnet bubbles a projectile, the projectile will not be able to hit herself or allies until the bubble expires. She can bubble? That's her dancing, isn't it? I thought she already did that though. Okay. Well, apparently her dancing got buffed from projectiles, even though it was already kind of invulnerable to projectiles. I don't know. Oop. Air ground down special increased projectile speed to 2200 from 2000. So that is her. I'm not familiar with Garnet, but hey, you know. Recovery frames decreased to allow her to follow up combos from the hit. Air side attack. Side attack 1 on hit cancel window moved earlier. Side attack 1 combos better into side attack 2. Crazy. So her air game is a lot better now from what it seems. Harley, all they did was increase her movement speed by 50 points, which is a lot. More nerfs to the Iron Giant. Thank God. So, Rage mode, gray health reduced to 15 from 30. Okay. Air up attack reduced, damage to 5 from 6. Not that big. Air ground neutral special. Ability and ammo cooldowns are now static cooldowns. Static cooldowns are not affected by cooldown reduction perks or buffs. Consuming an item or Iron Giant's art will still grant 1 bolt. Ability cooldown increased to 25 seconds from 23 seconds, so they added an additional 2 seconds to that. Air neutral attack with recovery increase, so now it's more punishable. Ooh, they nerfed Jake. Interesting. So they changed his air ground neutral special, which is his eating. If Jake eats multiple opponents, he will spit them out on the first spit. Spitting no longer counts towards air special count. Jake can aerial spit even if he's exhausted in all of his air specials. Spit opponents are now properly classified as projectiles. What? Spit opponents are now properly classified as projectiles? You can't see it right now, but I'm making a face like they classify as projectiles. Okay, interesting. Weakened stacks applied on hit reduced to 2 from 5. Okay, so now his spit only gives 2 stacks of weakened instead of 5. Seems more like a nerf. Air gun down special attack duration reduced to 3 seconds from infinite duration. Can no longer hit the same enemy multiple times. That's his house perk. Okay. Air side attack. Ooh, that's his stretchy punch in the air. Whiff recovery increased 6 frames. Ooh, so now you should be able to punish him more when he whiffs his air stretchy arm punch. Land cancel window delayed to match instead increased whiff recovery. On hit cancel window moved 2 frames earlier. So this should give the opponent more of an opportunity to punish Jake on a whiffed attack, while also giving Jake more of an opportunity to successfully follow up from hit attacks. So if you hit with this, rather than just throwing it out because you can, you're going to be better. Like, you're going to get rewarded for it. But if you just throw it out and you whiff, you're going to get punished every time. Should be, quote unquote. You should get punished every time. Air down attack. That's his skateboard. Reduced. Damage reduced on first 2 hits. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze. Third hit, ignite duration reduced to half a second from 1 second. His skateboard ignited? What? Okay. LeBron. I think, like I said, I think I'm gonna pick up LeBron and just be a LeBron main for now until my main Tom and Jerry gets some buffs because, oof, he's been catching fat L's, fat, fat L's ever since the game came out. Nerfing him every patch. He's gotten nerfed. So they did nerf his air down attack, knockback, angle push to be more horizontally. That's his leg, like the ball through the legs move. So they nerfed that, so now they get launched more horizontally. Interesting. They buff the basketball. Enemies can no longer hit the basketball. What? I don't remember reading that. The basketballs will always bounce back when blocked by projectile blocking effects. What? So the basketball doesn't have health anymore? Like it's just invincible? That's kind of crazy. Ball ground neutral. Ground pass projectile speed increased. Air version unaffected. Okay. So you pass faster now. No ball air side attack. Hit ball act. Okay. That's your like a forward steal. It's now 3 frames faster. Ball ground attack. Ball ground up attack. Hitbox active frames moved earlier. On hit cancel window moved earlier to allow for more reliable combo follow-ups. Ball ground down attack. Cancel window moved earlier. Dang. LeBron got buffed. Morty, extra flea juice now cleans up Tom and Jerry's mouse traps and cleans up Garnet's electric zone. What? Okay. Passive. Ally grenade passive has been enabled. That's cool. So now allies can pick up your grenades and throw them and do whatever they want with them. Air ground neutral special. Ammo cooldown increased to 13 seconds from 12. Not that bad. Knockback sailing increased from 23 to 25. Ooh, his grenades got more of a knockback. Barely, but grenades can now be knocked back by ally projectiles. That's crazy. Enemy projectiles will now destroy grenades. That's kind of fair. Air ground down special. Fixed issues where Morty or his ally would randomly be pulled back into the save point. This will only trigger when the ally is near the blast zone. Airside special portal aim rectal is now shown for Morty player in online matches. Okay, so now you can't tell whether they're gonna portal. I thought that was kind of lame at first, anyways, and I thought that's how it should have worked. But I'm glad that they fixed it. That is a buff. That's pretty cool. Ground side special more consistently hits projectiles. That's his rock. So they buffed his rock. Okay. Air ground neutral attack. This is an issue where the blaster could spawn 2 shots when fired. Knockback direction now based on projectile velocity. Knockback scaling increased. That's his snake guns. Ground up attack. That's his snake guns. Yeah, so both of those got tweaked, fixed. Ground side attack. Full jab combo now connects more reliably. Yeah, that was kind of a problem for me when I played him. They buff Reindog. Yo, Cat, if you're listening to this, if you're in here, fucking, they buff Reindog. If you're listening to me now, watching this video. Air ground neutral attack. Enemies can no longer hit the spit projectile. What? That's kind of OP. Ah, that's kind of OP. Air up attack. Vacuum knockbacks applied to first hit to help the two hits chain together more reliably. They did nerf his ground neutral attack. Holding down and dodging no longer cancels into the next attack as quickly to prevent extreme rapid firing of the projectile attack. Shaggy got nerfed. Oop, got another sneeze. Ooh, bless me. So his Rage Air Ground Down Special, Air and Ground Down Special, Super Sandwich now classifies as a heavy projectile. Okay, that's the projectile changes they were talking about. Bug fix correctly branches to other attacks on hit for non-range side specials. Uh, okay. Ground down attack. Armor removed from the attack and knockback angle pushed to be more horizontal. That's his ground stomp. And now it doesn't have armor and launches you more horizontally. That's nice. Weight. Oof. That's a bit. Wow. I didn't even think he weighed that much. Crap. That's a lot. 76? Jesus. He's a chungus boy. Ground up special. Jump cancel ground up special is delayed to prevent a true combo into up special because it was killing unexpectedly low damage. That's that double uppercut combo I've been seeing a lot. They nerfed that. Steven Universe got nerfed. Air ground up special. After spawning 2 shields with his up special, Steven must land on solid ground before he can spawn more shields with his up special. He can, I guess that means he has to land on a platform or on the stage. He can't land on his own shield anymore. Up special. Well, Superman. Air up special. Adds whiff recovery. Fixed a bug where Superman could grab enemies from far away as they bounced off walls. Later start up on active hit frames. Air side special. Fixed a bug where Superman could grab enemies far away as they bounce off walls. Flight speed is reduced after Superman grabs on an enemy so it won't carry enemies as far. Okay. That seems more like a nerf than anything. That right there. Air ground down special. Now has an ammo cooldown. Superman spawns with 2 ammo. 1 new ammo returns every 8 seconds. This is to prevent heat vision camping, where Superman would only use this attack over and over. Yes, finally, the lazy laser is gone. The lazy laser is now gone. That's awesome. Ground down attack, hitbox active frames reduced. Ground up attack, hitbox is adjusted so the attack no longer hits behind him. Okay. Looks like, oh, Taz got buffed. Let's go. Iron Stomach. Anvil now classifies as heavy projectile. Fix an issue with Taz's items throw animation. I gotta get in there. Taz ally can only enter the dog pile 1 time per use. Okay, well, most people don't do that anyways. Skins. Beachcomber Taz hat fixed to look more like his profile icon. Passive max tasty stacks increased to 18 from 16, but getting 16 was already so hard. Why do you have to increase it? That seems like a nerf. Chicken movement speed reduced to 1200. Ooh, that's a wow. They're a lot slower now. Chicken maximum health reduced from 15 to 30. Chicken duration reduced to 6. Okay, so they made them a lot slower though, so maybe that'll help catch people because all people do when they turn into chicken is run away and they just dodge everything. Like, that's crazy. Air ground neutral special. Taz can now eat and spit Bugs' safe, Bugs' rocket, and Shaggy's super sandwich. Eating an enemy in the air now applies 2 weakened stacks instead of none. Because I remember when you ate somebody in the air, you didn't get any stacks, and you had to eat them on the ground to get any kind of weakened stacks on them. So now that's wow. Okay, that's a big buff for his eating. He can eat heavy items. That's crazy, dude. Air ground side special on cooldown. Tornado duration increased from 45 seconds to 25 seconds. Dude, I might be playing Taz. That is kind of a nerf. That is kind of a nerf, but I think I might be playing Taz this patch. Air ground down special. Recovery frames decreased to allow for better combo follow-ups. Air ground up special allows canceling to dodge and jump to be able to escape while in the air. Ooh. Allows canceling to. Oh, they put that twice. That's funny. And Tom and Jerry. Dynamite split. Split dynamite sticks now detonate when they hit terrain. You can't. That means on maps like the platform maps with Sky Arena suck now. As with Tom and Jerry. They sucked before, but now they like really suck. Alright. Jerry air ground up special. Jerry no longer hits enemies immediately after the rocket explodes. Damage compensated. How is that a buff? Jerry no longer hits enemies immediately after the rocket explodes. How's that a buff? That seems like a nerf. They nerfed Jerry. Jerry now classifies as a heavy projectile while in flight. No longer refreshes his cooldown if he dies while attached to an ally. Reduced cork ammo to 2 from 3. So he lost a cork. Dude, that sucks. That's an L. That's an L, bro. Air side attack adds 3 frames of rift recovery. God. Lane cancel, window delay. 7 frames, dude. Ugh, eat my heart out, man. We're not gonna cover Wonder Woman or Velma because I don't really play those two anyways. Air ground down attack, add 3 frames of recovery, land cancel window delayed by 3 frames, ground side attack, jab 1 hitbox, active frame window now move 2 frames later. Dude, just wind up on his L's. Why? Why, Tony? Why? What did my boy ever do to you? Like seriously, what did my boy ever do to you? What kind of monster is Tom and Jerry that everyone's so afraid of him? It's just because they don't understand how to counterplay him. Ugh. And this just makes it even harder for newer people to play him. Like, no one's gonna play Tom and Jerry now. If you don't already know how to play Tom and Jerry, nobody's gonna play him because of this. All of this. Especially this. This is so crazy, dude. Like, what? They don't bounce now? What are you gonna say? The fishing rod now doesn't retrieve Jerry? Is that what's gonna happen next? I don't know. You guys can go ahead and pause the video here if you want to read Velma and Wonder Woman. Other than that, that is all the patch notes for this patch 1.02. We're gonna be I'm live right now, so if you want to go ahead and check me out, head over to my Twitch channel, same as my YouTube channel here. That's twitch.tv/justmy_luck. And check us out on the weekends. We are playing Multiversus 90% of the time. This weekend and possibly next weekend, I'm going to be playing Moonbreaker, which is this new closed beta game. And you guys can go and check that out as well. And sign up for the beta if you want to jump in on the action with me, paint some minis, play some games, and just let me know. Other than that, my name is Just My Luck. Like I said, hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And like I always say, stay lucky, friends. Peace. I'm out.